your lands be conquered by other nations, and then they take on those names. You know, that's how the Lord uses parables in the Bible. You know, some things are not literal. It's not the literal Medes. It's talking about the Russians, man. Okay. All right, but you gotta have the spirit of discernment. That's why it's more to it than just reading it. You gotta understand the history behind it. You know, who originally inhabited certain lands. You gotta know some geography. You know, but that's talking about the Russians, man. Go ahead.
Come, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for his devices against Babylon to destroy it. Yep. Because it is the vengeance of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the vengeance of his temple.
Yep. And the temple is who? His people. The Lord said he will avenge his elect, man. Right. This is what this is all about, man. This is all about the Lord, all right, and his people, man. This whole book, what they went through, what they had to do to get back, and what's gonna happen, all right, in the end when they get delivered. That's what it's about. It ain't about everybody. You know, what was that it?
Yeah, on verse 11.
Yeah, that's cool. I want you to stop there. Get
30, 49 and what?
49 and you can start at 12. Matter of fact, start at 10.
Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Now when we read in Isaiah, the 47th chapter, it said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Then it went on to say, uncover thy locks. Matter of fact, go back. You know, basically telling us to expose Esau. But it's not talking about Esau literally in Isaiah the 47th chapter. It's talking about Babylon, man. That's how you know America is Babylon the Great, and Esau is one part of that Babylon. Going to thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Go ahead, read that one.
It's Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Okay. So it all lines up. Now go back to Jeremiah 49 and read that again, verse 10.
Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare, and I have uncovered his secret places, and he should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yep. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right, he put the spirit on us to be able to come out here with these scriptures and break down who is who and what is what, right? So Esau can't hide himself no more. He can't take this book and say, well, it's for everybody. We love everybody. But it clearly say, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. Yeah. But they don't want to talk about that when they preaching their love doctrine, because that means their doctrine ain't lining up with what the scriptures say. Because if the Lord say he hated somebody, then somebody might want to find out who that is he hates. But if we find out who that is he hates, it might just point to the one who everybody loves, who everybody think is innocent.
Right.
Who everybody think is superior.
The Lord hates. The Lord hates.
Who everybody think is the Lord himself.
You know?
Yeah, the Lord hates. It said right there in the Bible, plain. Now I don't know which version you got.
You know?
But it's plain in the King James.
That's right, huh?
Go back to the Jeremiah 49,
This is Jeremiah 49, verse 11. Leave thy fatherless children, and I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
And that's talking about the nation of Israel's judgment was never to drink of the cup of slavery. Alright? Because Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, got the blessing wherein he was told that the elder would serve the younger, meaning Esau, who was the elder brother, would serve the younger brother, would be the slave. But guess what? The Lord allowed us to fall slaves and victims unto Esau. Why? Because he's fair and he do what he wants to do. I look at it and say, it was fair. Esau, you had a good run. You got the fatness of the earth. You got to control all the resources. You completely ruined the earth. You didn't do nothing good with the resources when you had it. You fucked up. You know? But you prophesied that. He prophesied that. When he had opportunity to have a blessing, what did he tell Jacob? What good is it gonna do me? He was absolutely right. Because he got the blessing by the way of the sword. And it didn't do him any goddamn good because he's never learned righteousness. He never done one good thing. Never. So he was absolutely right. What good is it gonna do me? But when he know what it say in Hebrews 12 and 17 that he wasn't gonna get it, he saw it carefully with tears. And then he started crying. Crying like a little bitch. Oh, God got one blessing for me. Daddy, you got one blessing. No, but you said the blessing wasn't gonna do you no good. And it didn't. You know? But see, you didn't get the ultimate blessing, which was the wisdom of life. Right. See?
Mortality.
You didn't get the wisdom of life. You got the ability to conquer life by the sword. Go back to Jeremiah 49, bro. They want to get away from that.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 12.
Yep.
For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Yep.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Art thou he who shall go altogether unpunished? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Who is this talking about? Esau. You know? They think because they have never been in that position of actually being the slave, which that's the cup that the Lord gave them to drink of. Cause see, they ain't really never had to serve us. You know? They ain't never really been our actual servant. Okay? Because when we had the kingdom, under King David, the Lord had us wipe them out. You know? Destroy them, which we didn't completely obliterate them. It was still some of them in other lands, and they came back into power. But they have never really drunk in their cup of slavery, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And it says, verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation.
Hey, Bozrah is modern day America. Why is Bozrah modern day America? Because Bozrah is the capital city of Edom, right? What's the chiefest city where Edomites dwell on the earth? America. Where does Edom do their most work in the earth? Where's the headquarters? America. America got the most foreign soil than any other country, man. Right. Go ahead, bro.
It says a reproach, a waste, and a curse.
Woo!
In all the cities thereof shall be perpetually waste.
All the cities.
Right.
All. He ain't say he gonna leave some of it. He ain't say Washington, D.C. gonna get saved. It didn't say New York City, California, Florida. All the cities are gonna be perpetual waste. Perpetual means forever, meaning they ain't gonna come back. The trees ain't gonna rejuvenate and refresh. It ain't gonna be a spring again. It's gonna be a nuclear winter forever. You know?
It's gonna be a desert.
Go ahead.
For lo, I will make thee
Small.
among the heathen and despised among men.
Gonna make these small. The bases of men. You're gonna go back to where you belong, man.
That's right.
All right? With it being 18 nations on the earth and Israel being the chief nation, the other 17 nations, all right, are gonna be ahead of you, man. Because just like in your kingdom, all the other nations are ahead of us, you the head and we the tail. That's why I say surely the turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Because people think that this is how it's supposed to be. Our people don't see themselves as the ones that should be running the earth, you know. They just want a position. I just want to have, you know, I just want to have some land. And, no, you want the whole earth, dummy. Because that's what's yours. And the inhabitants of it too. You want the throne. You want the dominion. And you want it so that you can rule righteously.
That's right.
Not for your own gain. Okay? So that you can do the will of the Lord, man. Which is ultimately what he gave us, man. The Lord gave us, starting with Yahweh Shah, the dominion to rule over earth, man, to rule with righteousness, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Thy terribleness have deceived thee.
Thy terribleness.
Terrible.
Hey, that's a good name for Esau, thy terribleness. What it say, when they be talking to kings and stuff, they'll
thy
say,
Lord.
thy greatness, thy majesty. Esau, that's your title, thy terribleness. He's a terrible king. Terrible, man. Matter of fact, Baba Shah, I want you to bring out that prayer, 3 Holy Children, 1 and verse 9. Go ahead.
Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and thou in the pride of thy heart.
Woo!
O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
Oh, hold on. Sound like a Caucasian. Dwellers in the clefts of the rocks. Hold on now. I know of people who name mean cave dweller. Man. Go ahead, bro.
That holdest the height of the hill.
The height.
The height of the hill, Salah.
You mean that they in the chief place? The height of the hill, man. They mean they at the top. Go ahead.
Through thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle.
Though thou should make thy nest as high as the eagle. All right? Which the eagle is they mascot. That's their symbol. All right? So who is it talking about? America. It's obvious. You gotta do nothing but use logic.
I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord.
The Lord said He gonna bring you down from your high spot. He gonna bring you down from that position of dominion in the earth. It's your time. Your time is up, man. Just go to your history. You know, you had a great run. Alexander the Great. All right. You know, you had your Caesars. All that. You know. You fell down for a little bit, then you had your Columbuses. You know, you had your whole Renaissance period where you came back, did it again. You know? And for so long you've been getting away with it unpunished. But the Lord say you shall surely drink of that cup. It shall not pass. So get ready. Start thinking about chains being around your neck and your hands and your feet and a muzzle on your mouth.
That's right.
Walking down on all fours like the beast that you are. You below the beast of the earth, man. The beast of the earth got more order than you do. you know? And then you try to defile the animals, want to sleep with them and all kind of madness, man. You Lord and the beast of the earth, man. You ain't no position to be ruling. Totally unfit, man. Get that prayer of Azariah, 1 and 9.
1 and 9.
Yeah,
This is the
3 holy children.
the 3 holy children.
Or the prayer of Azariah, depending on which apocrypha you got. If you got the King James 1611, it's gonna say 3 holy children. If you got the red apocrypha, it's gonna say the prayer of Azariah,
Come,
which is the same.
come. Verse 9. And now we cannot open our mouths. We are become a shame and reproach to thy servants and to them that worship thee. Yet deliver us not up wholly for the name's sake, neither disannul thou thy covenant.
I think it might be verse 8.
Verse 8.
I think I jumped you too fast.
Alright, this is Azariah verse 8. And thou didst deliver us to the hands of lawlessness, enemies, lawless.
Start over, take your time.
And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies.
Yeah, thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies,
Most hateful forsakers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah.
most hateful forsakers of God. The most hateful forsakers of God. Who was that? Go ahead.
And to an unjust king.
To an unjust king, the brother said an unfit ruler. He's not fit to rule. He said, what good is this gonna do me? He know he couldn't do no good with the blessing. It was never in him, man. Go ahead.
And to an unjust king and the most wicked in all the world.
The most wicked, the most wicked in all the world. Who the most wicked